size of the pattern. So, right? One rebounds each one of the other one. What else am I manipulating? Anybody? Look at. What is different? The plane. The plane is different, right? So if something is emphasized, it has more energy. If it has more energy, it has more weight, right? If it has more weight, it will probably surpass the level. Or it's a way for me to show that it has more energy if I surpass the level. Once it has surpassed that level and the energy just diffuses, then it's lighter. If it's lighter, then probably it will rebound in a higher plane. Right? We're still showing patterns, but we are manipulating the patterns into showing a direction. Cool? Very good. Now I'll conduct it in a different way. Ready? Should we refresh our D major? Not bad. Very good. Ready? Now that's not as effective in terms of tempo, but if we know the piece very, very well, now I don't need to show you a pattern anymore. The only thing I need to show you is phrasing. Okay? Now you can phrase it in many ways. Or it doesn't matter what you do. What matters is that you have a musical idea that you are expressing through gesture. In other words, at the beginning of the process, you need to combine both. Especially you need a pattern so everybody can read. Once that process is over and everybody has read and knows by heart, then the pattern becomes less important. That doesn't mean that you won't use it, but it becomes less important. Cool? Yeah? We're okay?
Yep.
All right. Let's change music now. Let's talk about this little piece. My bet is that nobody knows this piece. You can just pass it around.
Johnny's skin, but I'm a corner.
Oh yeah, I know
You can pass
You
it
do?
through.
Good for you.
this. That's your concert.
Do I have one? Senior. Can we sing? Ready, go. And that's good enough for us, okay? Good. So everybody here is very musical. the majority of you are already connecting to some kind of phrasing, especially because we've been talking about phrasing, right? So, let me conduct. Ready? Alright. And naturally, I'm not sure if you're doing this consciously or not, but every repetition is a little bit different. Usually, the second time you sing it, you are preferring to do it softer. Alright? I didn't say anything. I didn't even change my gesture. This is a decision you have made. So, as a conductor, I can do one or two things. I can say, I will go with what the ensemble is feeling, okay, and I acknowledge that, or change it completely, okay? But the law of repetition says, essentially, never repeat something twice at the same time, the same way. We're all connected to that. Very good. Now, what I did in terms of gesture was, I conducted a 4 pattern trying to acknowledge the phrasing, which is what we were doing with the other piece, right? My point here is, I believe that's wrong. Anybody?
What's wrong, I'm sorry?
Why? I believe I should not be conducting a 4 pattern just because of the phrases. And I want you to figure out, why is it that you think I should not be conducting this in 4?
So it puts the word stress on the
Because the
wrong
word
place.
stress is different,
Yeah.
right? Very good. So, I have 2 options. If I, in my preparation process, identify the fact that a piece of music is really good, but is written in an inappropriate way, or not the best way, then I have 2 options. The first one is, I can manipulate my pattern to create the emphasis that the music needs, or I can rebar the music, I can rewrite it, okay? I always choose to rewrite it, if I can, because it allows me to stop, to get to what I want to hear faster, all right? So, if we do so, where would the new bar lines be? That is the question to you.
Con.
So you hear a bar line where? Let's sing it. Let's sing it once again. Everybody has a pencil. And let's mark the bar lines that we feel. Okay? Bar lines are essentially acknowledging a moment in the music that has a little bit more weight. Okay? Which is essentially what tactus means. Okay? The tactus gives you the pattern, not the other way around. The pattern doesn't give you a tactus. The tactus gives you a pattern. Cool? Alright, here we go. Ready, and... Very good. Where are the bar lines according to you? I think everybody has a bar line right before seat. Check 1, seat. Where's the next one? Everybody did it. Os, right before os. Where's the next one? quonsint. Next one.
Right before con.
Vivican.
Yeah.
It's what we hear in the music, right? But the text has something different now. Because the text is Candida lumina tua. Okay? So we have a conundrum here. We have an accent in the text that's placed in an unaccented musical moment. We have to decide. We have two options. We can go with the music, which was the natural thing to do for everybody, or we can try to emphasize that offbeat syllable. How do you emphasize offbeat syllables? In gesture. Very good. You create a syncopation. Right? It doesn't have to be a huge one. It doesn't have to be an accent, but you could say lumina tu, lumina tu, right? As opposed to lumina tu. You could do the second one too, but you have to decide. Yeah.
Would you demonstrate that again, please?
Sure.
This is syncopated? First.
Emphasis on the music. Lumina tua. Emphasis on the text. Lumina tua. Lumina tua. Okay, and you derive it. Use a gesture syncopation. Cool? Very good. So, let's conduct it and sing it. I'm sure everybody in this room can do that. So we have a bar line on sit, we have a bar line on os, then sint, then candida, and then a of lumina tua, right? But we might have a little emphasis on tua. Here we go. Ready, and. Good, not bad. Can we start it once again? Ready, go. Alright, very good. Okay, so everybody in this room did a downbeat on itch. Okay, in other words, you're thinking. And what I hear is that's what I hear. I hear a 3-4-1 as opposed to a 1-2-1. Alright? Try it and see how you feel. Ready? So that means we're prepping to for a 3-4. Ready? Do you hear a difference? Do it with a downbeat now. Ready? It's not bad. It's different. Okay? You have to decide. Eche has an accent on the first syllable, so it's not bad at all. It's just that in my mind, I hear eche quonsit as opposed to eche quonsit. Okay? Let's study the third system. Vox tua. Ready? Let's sing it once. Ready, go. Vox tua dulcis alia tua sunt molia. Very good. Where are the bar lines here? Want to sing it again? Here we go. 1 and. Vox tua dulcis alia tua sunt molia. By the way, some soprano is singing 3 Gs, I'm sorry, 4 Gs, and it sounds awesome, by the way. Vox tua dulcis is what you're singing, and it sounds very beautiful. It's not what's written there. Yeah.
I feel like we're actually creating an artificial break because there's a line written between tua, so I feel like we're dividing that word, which might be a fault of the part writing. Would you feel like that's an issue?
oh, that's certainly an issue, I just don't feel what you feel.
Do you
I
think
don't
that-
hear it.
Do you think that bar should be there?
No,
Oh.
no.